I feel like there's a certain, you have to have a certain confidence to leave the amount of space that sometimes you leave, which is so killing because
Thank
you'll
you.
you'll you'll drop out in a unique spot, right? And
Mhm.
then the hi-hat will just come in and then you build the groove back in, and the way you come back in just blows me away, and I'm sure it blows everybody's mind. So there's that
Thank
use of
you.
space, and also I kind of hear this sort of second line vibe, like almost a Zigaboo thing, but like the big four,
Woo,
like
Zigaboo.
like the New Orleans big four kind of thing, where
Mhm.
you'll be playing and you just land on the four, like on your ride, like just
Mhm.
and then you come
Thank
back
you.
in and it's like that big four
Woo.
feel. It just I hear those things in your playing. So like the confidence thing, but then in your lens from where you're hearing the music, are you channeling that kind of stuff, like that New Orleans funk vibe and Zigaboo and meters kind of stuff?
I'm not even thinking about any of that. It just
But not thinking
I just
about it, but
play.
like, do you think it's in your DNA from
Yeah,
from?
it's just coming from how I feel at the moment. It's just,
Yeah,
I'm not on purpose like, oh, that's what Zigaboo would do. Let me do that.
right,
It's
right.
not that. That's not the thing. It's just it's coming from how I feel in the moment, and I think that's why
Yeah,
the results are what they are because
yeah,
it's like I'm feeling that. Even when I do the showmanship stuff, that's not a gimmick either. It's like I'm when I do that stuff, that's what I'm feeling at that time. I'm not trying to go for a certain thing, and it's coming from an honest place. That's the best way I can answer that. I don't. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It just happens when it happens.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's, I mean, it's unique, um, but it has its, obviously I keep talking about your style. It has its own thing. I don't hear anyone else that sounds like that. Um,
Wow,
but I hear
thank you.
I'm not, and I wasn't really kind of alluding to, oh, are you making those conscious choices? I just
Mhm.
hear those things. I'm hearing those things in
Yeah,
your playing.
it's
Um,
it's an honor. It's an honor to even be in the same sentence, or even be considered. I guess it just goes to listening to a lot of this stuff, or just
right.
you know, um, there's a lot of different levels, but just getting inside the music,
Yeah.
and becoming the drum. That's what I say. Like when I'm doing certain things, I'm becoming the drum, the actual drum.
I love that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Um, and then, like hearing you like on a Jamie Liddell track, it's a whole different thing, right? Because that's like a soul pop kind of vibe.
Hmm.
Um,
Yes.
but you're still uniquely bringing you. Like when I hear that, I'm like, I still hear you coming through.
Thank
Um,
you.
and then you're able to bring it on Jack White's thing, and then you're able to bring it on a total hip hop thing, or like uh the what's the Rockaway guy?
Oh,
Um,
Bobby J
From
Bobby J from.
Rockaway, right? So it's
Yes,
like,
yes, yes, yes.
I was watching some clips of that stuff, and it's like it's all uniquely you, and that's really the takeaway here is that you're not trying to reinvent the wheel, but at the same time you're bringing something that no one else has ever done, or
Thank
that
you.
I've never heard. Man, it's mind boggling. Um,
Thank you. I just want to say that I'm thankful that people hire me. They want me to bring in my specialty because that's not always the case. As you
right,
know, sometimes you get jobs. People like play the Tony thing. They want you to
right, right.
do a specific thing, and sometimes it's even challenging working with another drummer. And that was the pressure we're working with Jack because he's a drummer and he knows what's good.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, man, but he's like, I want you to do your thing. So it makes it easier. But sometimes people they have specific instructions that they want. I try to give them what they want because that's why I'm there. But then they give me that space to be an artist, and I'm thankful.
Yeah, yeah.
Each of those artists align me because obviously they hire me because they want me to bring, a certain sauce, my
Yeah, yeah,
sauce or
yeah.
whatever. Um, and I know that doesn't happen, so I'm grateful when it does. Um, then there's some times where you got to just. I'm just giving an example, like when I'm touring with Jack White, we're playing that White Stripe stuff.
Right.
As you know, Meg has a certain sound.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of notes, but just me being a fan and know what the audience want to hear, I'm not going to play I'm going to respect the original composition because I know that's what the audience want to hear.
Right.
Right. So I try to at least give them that. But then I may bring my own, sauce in every now and then. But it just depends on on the setting. But I'm here to serve the music and
Right.
serve make people dance. I'm here to make people feel good.
Yeah, yeah.